my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. So I've pre-shuffled all the decks and let's see what our messages are for today. For the heart of the reading, we have the Scribe reversed and the Hierophant reversed. And the Two of Wands. So there's a little bit going on with the duality, the black and the white, the choices and decisions, and finding that balance between your passion and drive. And also, I'm hearing a reference to the Strength card as well, finding that inner balance and having that self-control in all aspects of your world. And there's been an ongoing process of illumination and transformation. And within this, there's a need to really ground yourself, anchor yourself into this new energy that's been pouring into your crown chakra. And also there's a deeper connection opening up between you and the spirit realm. Your spirituality is growing, and there's a much needed time and space just to be created, and I'm seeing and hearing a couple different things. So as you connect with the spirit realm and your higher guides and your higher self, your inner divinity, there's a way to enhance that by actually creating something in your living space that represents your own growth. And this is more than just journaling or something like that, but it's actually getting into the creative process and creating something that you can visually see as well. So maybe some of you have some artistic projects happening, or are even in the process of like changing the way that your environment looks somehow. And also there's just a needed time and space to be created where you're doing your integration work. And this could look different for different people. It might be 10 minutes a day where you're just sitting quietly, or you're taking your lunch outside, for example. It could be any type of a task that you kind of just put aside to integrate yourself. Really anchoring your light, anchoring your root into the earth. There's a lot of also information and projects, and this is all kind of related to your mission, and this is all kind of mission work type stuff coming in. And this is I'm being guided to tell you a little bit more about your chakra system. So we have our 7 major energy centers in our body, and above your crown you have more, and below your crown you have more as well. But your 9th chakra deals particularly with like how you like bring information into your reality, and also creating your desires in your reality. So whatever you're creating in your 9th chakra is also what you create in your world, so to speak. That's the short version. So you might want to start working with your 9th chakra and open that a bit more. If you haven't done a lot of energy work or worked a lot with your chakras. I do have an empath course, which is followed, it's a foundation course, which is followed by a 4-module keys to your energetic integrity. That will be a lot of help for just learning the processes of working with your energy body for any of you who are interested. And let's move on to the divine feminine aspect. We have thought reversed. We have the one of water reversed, the devil reversed, queen of wands, the lovers, the princess of pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of passion happening and a strong desire, especially to be with one's counterpart. And if you follow this desire even deeper, you'll see that it's a deep desire to heal the split within. There's a much needed integration between your light and shadow side that's needed, and to really discover your own magic. What is it that you have of intrinsic value? What is it inside of you that brings your passion alive? Some of this is linked to blocked emotions, and these emotions, like I'm hearing that there's also subsidiary emotions of these emotions, so that's just a clue to go a little deeper. For example, when you're angry, that's an emotion. And then also when you look deeper behind that current of anger, most people have the emotion of feeling hurt in some type of a way. So that's an example of how to follow those currents of emotions. And I was also hearing that these emotions are frozen. So a lot of times when things look that way, it's because there's an actual trauma that's been experienced, or even a highly charged situation. And that's what creates these types of blockages where things get frozen. So there's a need to revisit them and somehow release those emotions. And there's also a process of coming out of feeling so trapped and so tied and so entangled. So this is kind of cluing me into this idea that within this stagnated and frozen emotional realm, there's some type of ideology I'm hearing that is not yours. And you have been under the false pretense that it is yours. It's just something that you accepted because of whatever reason. You weren't aware of it, or you were too young, or that part doesn't really matter. Just knowing that it's not yours, though, that it originated somewhere else, is part of what will set you free from it. So that might have been a message for someone in particular. But for the most part, the divine feminine aspect is really needing to go within and do this integration work, because there's also a dissatisfaction with the monetary realm, and also there's a lot of mental energy that needs to get cleared up as well. So let's take a peek at the divine masculine's energy. We have the 10 of water, the chariot reversed, the world, the 2 of cups, the 4 of wands reversed, and the 8 of earth. So the divine masculine aspect has been really hard at work, securing his way in the world, getting on top of his game. He really wants this emotional fulfillment within his heart. He wants to give and receive love. He wants to create his happiness, have his happy family, and have that balance in his emotional realm. And I'm also hearing he wants his heart to be free again. He wants his heart to be set free. And I'm being reminded to tell you that there's only one path with heart, and the way that we can see and evolve and transcend is through looking with our heart at all things, looking through the heart. And the divine masculine aspect is always, he's also being moved forward by outside forces, the cosmos, the great mystery. He's moving through these changes and these transformations. There is some hesitancy. I'm not sure if that's a word, but there is some hesitation. And I'm also hearing the word valor. So some of the divine masculine aspects are wanting to like charge ahead and go after what they want. At the same time, they want to show up like in a proper way, not just rushing in, but really showing up in this new sense of self that they've been becoming. And there's also some uncertainty about the level of commitment they're willing to give right now. And this also relates to what they believe on a few different levels, what they believe about themselves, and also about their self-worth, and also what they believe the situation to be or not be. So this is affecting their balance in a way that they're not sure exactly how to move forward, even though they're feeling everything is calling them to move forward. This could also be divine timing also. So there's just a need in the divine masculine's aspect to get prepared. And this, this definitely mirrors the divine feminine aspect of doing the integration work. Let's get a few more cards out. Three of Fire reversed, Eight of Air reversed, and One of Earth reversed. So wanting to speak more truth, wanting to be standing in that full light of his own power. And putting away those constrictions and that self-sabotaging energy. And he is coming out of this, but it's a little bit of a process. And also wanting to be more abundant and more in his element, as well as having more to offer and to give. And the divine masculine aspect also knows that he has everything for his journey, but there is some releasing to do, a little bit of heaviness, a little bit of clearing, cleansing, and restructuring. And for the divine feminine aspect, we have the King of Earth, the Mother reversed, the Queen of Fire reversed. So this is also not feeling fully in her element of like being able to create everything she desires right now. And I'm also hearing a little bit of misplaced passion. So, for example, when we're truly aligned with ourselves and we are allowing all of our energy to flow freely, there is no doubt and there's no question, and we're in that continual moment of creating what we desire. So I'm just hearing that there's a little bit of blocked energy in some of these areas, and it's different for every person. But there's also this awareness that they do have there is a leadership role, and for some of you this might be a call to mission, and maybe you've been feeling like you could just stay in the background, but when you hear the call, you can't unhear it. So there are pearls of wisdom and knowledge that you'll receive, and that you'll also be offering to others when you share your light. And this is also about connecting to the wisdom within your own body. So really honoring your own cycles and your own energy and your own field in such a way that like wisdom is almost just spontaneous when you look within. You'll find everything that you need within yourself. You just have to create that time and space to do it, to really get in there, get deep, and integrate yourself and work on your self-healing. And let's see what the guidance cards are for today. For the Divine Masculine aspect, we have peace. For the heart of the reading, we have inner wisdom. And for the Divine Feminine aspect, we have bodies of water. So the Divine Feminine aspect, because there's some stuck emotions and even frozen areas, this card is suggesting that you spend time near water. And this is a perfect way to begin to get things flowing again. And also, if you begin clearing your energy field this way, that'll help a lot as well. But really take some time out to not only recharge, but to do your integration work. And when you are able to be free of distraction and have quiet and solitude and create whatever space you need to feel that harmony within yourself, things will naturally begin to integrate for you. You'll start to bring those worlds together where your unconscious and your consciousness meet, and you'll be able to understand the links between the events in your life as well, and why things have happened in the way that they've happened. For the Divine Masculine, there's a reassurance of just to allow and rest, and to know that things are working in your favor, working out beautifully exactly as they're meant to, and that there's abundance and happiness and peace available at any moment. And at the heart, we have inner wisdom. You know what to do, trusting, and really just taking that appropriate action in the now moment and not waiting.